Hey, Blue Heron, this is Mr. Hartman. Just wanted to provide you a few reminders as you head into our fall virtual conferences. First of all, I know you'll do a great job. Remember to lean on the things that you do exceptionally well, your relationships that you've already established with your students, your desire to make connections with your families, and then the big picture of kind of where are we going from here. And I know you've worked tirelessly with your team, and I have great confidence in you. So take a deep breath and know it's going to be fine. If you need my assistance that evening, I will be here. You can certainly call my cell phone, which I will publish again and prior that night, or you can feel free to call my main extension. um, I will be here in the building, so if you do need me, feel free to let me know. A few helpful text suggestions is that families did receive kind of what it will look like when they log in. Just so you know, they'll be getting this kind of document available on the website. For instance, if I'm a parent in Miss Tim's classroom, I would click on this link here. This link is also provided via their emails that they receive from BookMe. So they do get multiple ways to access this link, but we wanted to make sure that we were kind of on the safe side of not relying on people keeping an email somewhere, that they can technically access the document that has all of the links. So let's go to Miss Tim. They would click on it. They would then go and they would see ready to join. A parent would. Okay. See, this is my personal account. That's why it says ready to join here. And then I would just, as a parent, click ask to join. Okay. As a staff member, here I am. Okay. It's really key that you, before any of your conferences start for the evening, say around 4 o'clock, shortly there before or shortly after, click on this little badge down here, host controls, and just make sure that the quick access is turned off. Okay. And this doesn't really matter for outside of the district email addresses. But for instance, if you have a parent who happens to have an ISD 12 email address, or a staff member that is also jumping into a conference, it's just important to have that kind of that requesting access piece available. So when turned off, everyone who isn't invited must ask to join. So it doesn't matter if you're an ISD 12 or if you are a general Jason Hartman at Gmail type of account. Okay. All right. So I have that off. Everything looks good. I would go here and then I'd be able to operate throughout my evening. If you ever click out of it and you go back in, maybe you have a break or something, I still would go down here to this host control, make sure it looks good, and then you can proceed for the evening. Remember that when someone asks to join, that pop up will be there. I can imitate it right now for you. See, it says right now, it says admit or deny entry. If I deny entry more than once, that individual cannot access that link. Okay, so you're going to have to make a new link for them. So I would be very careful of denying entry. That's why I really stressed on my messages to families to log in as close as possible to the actual time. Any questions about that, feel free to let me know. But right now, if you just leave it right there and you're continuing your conference, you're fine. All right. But if that bothers you and you can deny entry, you'd be able to continue on. That's fine. But then as soon as that person requests access again, see right now it says I can't join this call. Um, So now I'm going to go for it again. All right, ask to join. And now I have to make the decision. Do I just jump in and just say admit, say, okay, well, the next parent is here. I need to wrap up here. Have a good evening. And then you'd be able to go through that admit piece, or just let it keep rolling. And if it doesn't bother you too much, just kind of wait a little while. It will time out over time if it's too long. I did instruct families that if it timed out, they would have to re-click on the link. So any questions, feel free to let me know. But really, I know many of you have been doing this anyway with your classes. That's why I emphasized with the parents more, just because the parents haven't been doing it. So, but I know a lot of you are already doing this right now. So it shouldn't be a big step for any of you. But if you do have a question, feel free to let me know. All right, take care.